Hello everyone, Jet here, and welcome back to my Skaven playthrough as Clan Rictus and Tretch Craventail. Now, as you probably remember from last time, I was being rather lame and cheating like that. Well, not cheating, but I was trying to maintain my food by raiding and causing rebellion after rebellion after rebellion. Now, I'm going to be honest, it was boring and it wasn't fun. So I'm not doing that now, guys. I did try and film this again, guys, and I ended up trying to maintain my food while pushing, and I was having real issues doing it, guys. So I'm going to be honest, I've grabbed a mod to help me out, and I don't like grabbing mods to help me out features, because it does feel a little bit like cheating. But if anybody wants to do it like this on this one, I completely get you doing that. And, well, straight out, I don't blame you. The Skaven Food mechanic is hard. Now, I don't actually have any of the buildings I need to gain any extra. But what it is, so now I will gain extra food from the Rattling Warrens, the Nest Nurseries, and the Breeding Pits will all generate a little bit extra food for me. So, we're going to be managing that. That does mean I'm going to have to be balancing the Skaven corruption against it. So we're going to start building some in this region. I'm obviously still going to be gaining the food off here too. Oh wow, the mod seems to have buffed this up as well. So we'll stick with it for now. I might look at a better mod, guys. If you could think of any better mods for this, by all means, please throw suggestions in the chat for different Skaven Food mods. And we'll work out which is the best, but for now I'm going to use this one to keep going with. Just so I can actually expand, guys. Because right now, if you've been watching, you've realised just how non-expanding expansionist I've been. I'm going to get rid of this army straight out to up my income. You're going to zerg up here because I want you to get some catapults so we can start expanding. You're going to lose all of your Skaven slaves as well. And in fact, you're also going to zerg north. Okay, so we're going down this one here. Oh, yes, yeah, because I want to buff up the Storm Vermin, Plague Runners, Death Runners, and Plague Monks. That's going to be a really nice buff for him, guys. Okay. So no, basically guys, it's just, I'm finding the food mechanic really difficult to deal with, guys. Now, if you can do it and you can manage it, I am very, very impressed with you guys. I'm just finding it too difficult to be with, and I'm going to be honest, I was playing for 30 minutes and I was getting bored because I couldn't attack and I couldn't be and because I was having to deal with the food, manage my food, get my food up, guys. And if I'm finding it boring, I don't want to know how boring you guys would find that watching it. Because I'd just end up sitting here for multiple episodes until somebody decided to come along and come along with some rat traps, guys. Let's be honest, and they would just squish me. So, you know, I didn't think it was that interesting. Right, we are going to grab one of them there and one of them there to up our food that little bit more, and we are going to level you up to up our income. That's going to do it a bit too, that's possibly a bit too effective, so I might try and find a different version of this mod. I do know this is a popular way of doing it, or I might go in and have a tweak of the figures myself, because I have been known to do a little bit of modding myself in the past. But I will give a link to this mod in the comments. If I haven't, just shout at me until I remember, guys. Because I am a little bit ahead on these, because with Clan Rictus and the Tomb Kings, I've been really enjoying the new game, the new DLC actually, guys. And this is free LC, everybody has access to this one. But I've been really enjoying it, so actually I've been absolutely hammering the play with them, which has been, so I'm actually a few days ahead. So if I'm saying things and I've already done things, or, you know, I'm not replying to comments you've made in the videos for the next video, that is why, guys. I do get a little bit ahead sometimes. I work full time and I've got about an hour's commute either way. Well, hour's commute, 45-minute wait for a change and back. So I work very long days actually, guys. So it is, so while I really enjoy doing this, it is quite hard for me to do. Ooh, we're going to instantly squish them. Simply, it's going to give me some food.
Battle fight! Get going!
This is just a leadership buff.
Release them! More power than this, yes!
Food and monies. Yes, yes, food. Food and monies. Okay. Right, here is getting there. How long? 2 turns until here grows. I could... Oh no, it doesn't. It does produce food, but it doesn't produce growth. Whereas this one produces growth. Let's go for the growth one for the time being. And in fact, let's... Oh, I don't have this full region. And we are getting good on our foods now. We're going to be really good on our food soon with that one. Possibly going to be a little too good on our food with that one. But as we expand, that's not going to help. You know, as we expand, that's going to balance itself out, actually. So we'll see how it goes. But as I said, if there are other better food mods about, guys, please feel free to chuck them in the comments and I'll have a look. And if we can find a nice, good, balanced one, which isn't too overpowered and doesn't really, you know, does give me a bit of a benefit, we'll look at that one. I found one other, and basically it just swapped the food around for the buildings, but you seem to get exactly the same amount, so it was a bit... There were loads of different ones, so it's always... There probably are a few different ones, some which are balanced differently and things. Right, we're upping the triangulation here for the artillery, because we're going to be getting quite a bit of artillery into this army, because... Well, if you don't know, guys, the Skaven artillery is fantastic. It is one of the best units in the game. We're going to burn off all our Skaven slaves here as well. I don't want them anymore. Alright, I'm going to save up because I want the top level of this one, because that'll get me Storm Vermin with halberds. I do want shield and sword Storm Vermin as well, but we'll start with the halberds to start with. We need a warp forge as well for that, but we're not going to be doing that anytime soon. No, we're not leveling you up. We're saving for this. Next turn, guys. We'll start getting that one. Right, you two, you guys can all wait. No. However, we're going to level that one up. Give us a bit more untainted. Now, I'm going to have to watch a bit more of the Skaven corruption now, certainly, as well, with those buildings producing a bit more food. Not in this region. This region is going to remain my main sort of... my main growth region. Not growth region, my main building region. So this is going to get all the high-level buildings in it and things. Because this is my main region. I do want to get some walls out as well. Certainly Twisted Glade needs walls, because the High Elves are going to be a-coming at some point, and they are painful. Actually, most of this coast is okay, because they have to invade through Marathi down there. And we need to work out who we're going to go and poke next. Mission issued. Recruit one of those things. Okay, we're going to be doing that anyways. That's good for us. Okay, we need a bit more income to do that.
Noble of Nagaroth, command me. Vicious, we will at least hear you.
Yeah, we're doing okay at the moment, so...
Craventail.
That's not worth getting. Those two you guys aren't moving. Income-wise, we're a little low, but that will improve with time, guys. As you've seen, that one building made a huge difference there. Oh, we're having some public order issues here, actually. What's causing my public order? I was having good public order here. I mean, 171 turns isn't going to break the bank, guys. I don't need to worry too much. We'll pop to the public order thing in a minute, actually, because that was also helping burn off some of the Skaven corruption. The growth is nice, Then again, I can always bounce between the two. The Skaven Corruption, as that goes up, will cause issues as well. Though the odd rebellion in my territory isn't the end of the world. Ooh, I would really like to go for that as well.
Envoy of council.
I'm very tempted to drop that, but 80%, you know, 100%, this is really good. This is a really solid building, actually. Even though it does increase the Skaven Corruption, I probably will get another one of those somewhere else. When I can. See, even the walls produce income, which is actually really good. Though they do also produce Skaven Corruption. Basically, every building produces one Skaven Corruption, guys, other than these ones, which remove it. So, you know. I'm going to save up for a wall there. I'm just going to save up. I don't want to be wasting money at the moment. You guys are getting skipped. So I'm trying to go through turns as quickly as we can so we can get our army back up and running here, guys. Because once that army's up and running, we'll start going and working out where we're going next. We'll potentially go start raiding Marathi's territory. That will potentially just go straight in and invade Marathi's, go on a full invasion into Marathi's territory, guys. And try and knock her out relatively quickly. And then we're going to try and stay friends with all the Dark Elves behind. And we're going to go poke the High Elves, guys. This could be a very dangerous thing to do. But I feel like poking the High Elves a bit gives us lots of areas to raid. That's not the best territory for us to take over here, actually. But I don't like having them on my border, because some of these places are... Oh no, there's good. But these places aren't. So we might try and capture this area anyway, at least if we can. Though, we can always change our mind. You know, we'll work it out. Certainly, I suspect that the High Elves are going to be going to war with us. I'm going to let this place level up. I'm going to save up for this one. Next. No, I'm going to get you, simply because we're going to get that building there to up our income a bit.
Scream, scream.
Right now, it's just consolidation. After that turn of cheesing it to get our food sorted out and level up, basically we've just been getting ourselves consolidated, guys, so we can actually start growing. I am a little concerned about Lothern, because I suspect this entire place is going to turn white. Because I'll phrase it differently. In the playthrough I did when I was still having to fight for food, the entirety of Lothern just turned white around now. So we'll see what happens, guys. Which means, well, the entire of Ulthuan turned to Lothern, confederated with Lothern. Which, of course, is a majorly bad thing. Now, the other thing I could do is I could leave Marathi alone. How powerful is Nagarond?
I am Malekith.
He powerful. How powerful is Marathi?
Speak quickly.
She's not as powerful. There's various options. I could attack anybody around me, actually, so I've got a fair few options. They're very friendly with me, so I don't really want to break off with them. We could always go for these coastal guys, but again, I like having them there because it means I only have to worry about this little bit of coastline here. We might have a go at Malekith, actually, because I need to wipe him out. We'll build up and we'll have a go at Malekith. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to recruit another lord and we're going to go cap here. You're going to come down here and cap. Right, we're saving up for this one, which gets me less income. So these buildings give me slightly less income. It's still good. And that will allow me to get more storm vermin, which is going to be very beneficial for us as well, guys. That storm vermin is always going to be a very nice thing to have, because they are a very high, though they're not very high level. They're our highest level of unit. I will say this, and I will keep saying this, guys. Skaven infantry are not going to ever match any other faction man for man. if you try and take another faction on man to man, the Skaven will die. You will fall, because the Skaven they're just not designed to take that, guys. They're not tough enough to do it. You know, you're meant to flank, you're meant to be getting around, you're meant to be using trickery. You're meant to be using lots of little tricks to get around them, guys. Right, we're leveling this up. We can get this one leveled up as well soon. And there we'll get a wall in the Twisted Glade. We're going to switch this to the Public Order one, which will also help reduce our taint. Corruption. Skaven Corruption from Predator Time. See, Skaven Corruption, it does have... What else does it do? Because it does do different things. I've not had the pop-up this time, so I'm not 100% sure. So Public Order. Skaven Corruption increases... increasing the problems. Public Order will decrease to a maximum of -5, but it will provide additional uses of Menace below. While the province is not affected by corruption, Public Order is increased by a maximum of 10. Okay, so that's not too bad. Public Order is not affected by Chaos or Vampiric Corruption.
What?
A -5 isn't too bad, actually. You can potentially even balance that out with your Public Order generating buildings. In fact, -5, a couple of bells will manage that. Will manage that long run. So even if I had 100% Skaven Corruption, guys, a couple of bells would actually manage that nicely. And there you go. All of Ulthuan, as far as I'm aware, is now under the control of Lothern, which is a little scary, actually. That does make Ulthuan probably the most powerful faction in the game at the moment. So that is something I do want to be very much aware of, guys.
What do you need?
No, I don't want a defensive alliance with you. I don't want to be dragged into your wars. Your petty wars. Now, what I could do... Ooh, that's the thing. I could go full military alliance with them. But no, not for the moment, anyway.
The door is coming. Most masterful of masters.
Still generates 80. It's as good as anything else, so actually I'm just going to grab that there. I'm sorry guys, this isn't proving to be the most interesting episode, even without us dealing with the food. But it's a consolidation episode, basically, guys, while we're getting ourselves sorted out. We're getting all our ducks in order, and then we're going to get ourselves in a position where we can absolutely smash people. So Lothern just declared war on the Cult of Pleasure, so that means Morathi is going to be being pressured. I'm very tempted just to smash these guys, because this is all territory I can take, actually, and it will get me this entire region. But they're not going to be the easiest people to take out, though 2 full stacks I should be able to deal with them. Should being the operative word here, guys.
Where shadow, horned rat.
Ooh, so we got 2 buildings. Did I already have that guy? I am an absolute idiot. I already had that, didn't I? Oh god, sorry about that, guys. Yeah. By all means, say rude things about me at this point in time, guys. Right. Let's start pushing up some Plague Claw catapults.
I'll get help.
I want 3 of them, actually. That'll do for the time being.
Warpstone.
Let's end turn. See, I would send him out to the whale, but it's a real pain to get... Actually, can he go out there? Can he land and go out there? I'm not sure he can, actually. Well, we might give that a go. This is all good territory for me, so I think I'm going to go squish these guys. I don't think I've got a defensive alliance or anything with them, but we'll just double check. I can always drop a non-aggression pact with them, and we'll just squish all of those, because that is a very good territory for me to take there.
Do not underestimate me. I have been here.
Yeah, so we're going to go squish them next.
Great.
We're going to get that next turn.
All hail, Hornet.
You can start getting some more bog standard clan rats in your army. Taking the time's not a bad thing, guys. We've buffed ourselves up, we've got our income in order, so we've still done a bit of regeneration. I am sorry I could have got that army sorted out earlier. I was being very daft there, but at the end of the day, we're still in a good position here. So I'm not massively upset by that. We can get better units out actually now. We're going to get some more storm vermin as well, which is going to really help us. And as I said, we're going to go to war with these guys and obliterate them. We'll try and do that very quickly to hit their first place. Which will get us this whole region.
Stink of betrayal strong.
It's an expensive building, but it's going to buff up my income nicely.
Rictus supreme.
They do take a little bit longer to recruit. That's a lot of spear units for us, and I want some of these guys as well. Night runners with shurikens. While they've got less range, they do a lot more damage, guys. And these guys' job is they can fire whilst moving as well. So their job is to just skirmish into their flanks and things. And just continually pester and harass. Right, you're going to come up here and start raiding to help our income. And we can start with ferocious plans now. These are all buffs to clan rats, which I don't really care about at the moment.
Dark omen.
Getting this to plague monks would be good, because plague monks are, while they don't have much armor, they are very good. They really don't break. They're very nice, damaging infantry. They're very good, and we can potentially get rat ogres, which are something you use a bit more as words. Words are failing me, guys. Use them a little bit more as infantry killers. Sorry, cavalry. Anyway, I'm going to raid a little bit here, then we'll pull out. You know, we don't want to annoy him too much too early. Though, actually, if he tries to pull into my territory, I can just set up a beautiful ambush down here. So, actually, that might be by far the best thing for us to do. Thing to remember, guys, is he's going to be very hard to take out because he is undead. So our best bet is to kill his lords.
Promise oath.
I will take a full military alliance because when at some point Marathi or Nagaron goes, it gives you a chance to join me.
Charge. Tretch Craventail.
That will put us up to 20. That'll be quite a nice little force we've got there. I'm going for 3 of these guys. These are actually going to be my main range. And Plague Claw catapults. They are fantastic, guys. If you've not seen them being used, they lower leadership. They're armor piercing. They are really good. It's one thing the Skaven are very, very, very good at is their artillery.
Good raid.
However, this army is also costing us a lot. This is why we've been pushing down triangulation as well, guys. And we're going to push up to here as well for the extra range for them as well. And the Doom Rocket, because Doom rockets are brilliant, though I do also want to push down here. I'm going to buff up his armour a little bit so he's less likely to die. We've got plenty of time to go through all of these anyway.
Hi, chieftain.
I do want to get on that again to get us a bit more income from there, but right now... Oh, you could just be disbanded. You're just costing me money. And turn, and it's time to start pushing. So we're raiding here. They don't have any army in here. We might look what the garrison is, and if the garrison's not huge, we might just go straight at them, guys. My actual plan here is I'll take here. We'll actually leave Tretch nearby in ambush stance. Oh, you see. What we might... I still might do it. I might bait them out. I might go to war with Tretch here in ambush stance. And just bait them onto me so I can smash their army, guys. Thing to remember, these guys, is they can rebuild armies fairly quickly. And they could potentially push an army down here. So I do want to be careful, but...
All hail, horned rat.
This is a nice army now, actually. I would like to get more Storm Vermin in here, but Storm Vermin are expensive compared to everything else. So you don't want to be throwing too many of them about, because they are going to start costing you a lot of money to do. How's this place going? We've got here now. I'd like to level this up a few, but it's expensive to level up again. What else can we get? See, I don't gain extra by leveling these up, actually. We're going to get some walls and things, actually, down in Ice Rock. Well, Ice Rock Gorge, not so bad. So yeah, let's get a bit of corruption removal as well.
Rat mage.
Bless with filth. Nice poison buff to my guys. Oh, no. You're going to keep buffing up your army. I'm going to grab Pack Leader for you, because you're probably going to... No, I want his spells.
Master of Seers.
Right, next turn, we're going to start this war. Assuming they don't go to war with me themselves. And what we'll do is we'll move Tretch up just to the max range, so these guys will reinforce. We'll drop him into ambush stance, and then we will wait for them to come at us. Now, Tretch has got a really nice amount of ambush ability. What spells do we have? What do we need to do for this? We need 3 Death Runners in his army. Death Runners are higher level than we've currently got, I think. We will start unlocking the ability to get them as well soon. So, that Death Runners have a really nice flanking. Yeah, Death Runners. I need to do a bit of leveling up to get Death Runners. I also need... Yeah, we need to get that Warp Forge for these guys. You see, they've got 2 big armies here. You're going to pull back. I'm going to build up a little bit. You're going to take over raiding stance. And we've got plenty of food, so we can throw out a lot of food, actually, guys, to get extra menace from below, which will be very useful if we have to fight both those armies at once. What I would like to happen is Nagaron to go to war with them as well. I know Nagaron are not friends with them, but are Nagaron already at war with them? But I could have gone right around and snuck up, but it would have been tricky through the deserts, so I'm not massively fussed by that. These guys still like me at the moment, weirdly. Not for long, though.
I.
Okay, now for the fun.
Cunning plan. warpstone.
The key thing here is getting the distances perfect.
Welcome, stranger.
If I get it wrong...
I need lore. You may have what I desire.
If we get that wrong, we mess things up massively. We've just lost a chunk of trade. Nagarond will like us for this.
I am king of the Juki.
That's good. Now what I want them to do is I want them to try and tap my army behind. Because if they do that, they'll try and double tap. But what they'll do is they'll move the armies down one, then the other guys. And if they do that, they are very liable to get one... Well, I've got a good chance of ambushing one army as they do it. Perfect! Oh! Oh. Oh. Now we're still going to fight this. I'm going to pop out a few extra menace from below though, because I've got plenty of spare food. And let's get our catapults in action here, guys. Oh, this is going to be nice for our catapults. Oh. Why am I attacking? I thought they intercepted me. Oh no, I decided to attack. I could have declined. Like, gamble, I want more magic than that. They're all going to be set up there, so, they're all going to come straight in range as they go.
Ready, ready.
You guys are all going to sneak down this side.
Tretch
With
Craventail.
Tretch.
Clanrat spears.
What do they have cavalry-wise? They don't have much, so but I'm still going to put these guys on the flanks. And basically my clan rats are going to be my center line. And we're going to push forwards. My Doom Wheel's going to get on them as well.
Now move. Storm vermin.
Perfect.
Squeak, squeak. Screen. The cats are crack. What?
Why are you not moving?
Now,
I don't actually want to face them face on. I want them to come through and then I want to envelop them. Now this is where things get fun. Because you can just see what that's doing already to them. I also want him to get in. The second we've got... And this is going to be beautiful. Oh, we missed. They can go straight on that.
we're lucky, helmet cat. Listen, hurry. Storm vermin.
Leaving this flank over because these guys are going to start shooting in. They're shredding them nicely.
Magic, yes.
We could slam that through them. We're already... Yeah, my Plague Claw catapults are already shredding all of these guys. We'll get our charge on shortly.
Attack from rear.
You guys can all move up there. Get our charge on.
Attack charge. Attack or die.
It's always worth charging if you can, guys, simply because, well,
Tretch
obvious reasons.
Craventail. What orders? Quick! Reach Alakar.
You guys can all pull around here.
Good.
Tretch can use his ability to re-hide them all.
Cunning plan scheme.
Oh, you guys can charge down to them and you can get on them, Tretch.
Craventail.
Right, let's toggle skirmish mode on and get these guys right off and get these guys right behind. You can slam right in over here. We've broken some. They've got some units behind us. Our guys are still going. Let's chuck a warp lightning there. I'm going to hit my own units, and I don't care because I'm Skaven. Let's slam this over here. Where is Tretch himself? Oh wow, you can come back here and jump onto their lord. Check these guys out on them. Get another warp lightning off. Where do we want this one? Here. We're hammering them from behind. Tretch is going to get on their lord, because if we can kill their lord, they're done. We're hitting our own units quite a lot. Oh god! Break off now. They've got their Ushabati. This is their version of my thing. It's actually really not good. I hadn't realised that. I don't want to lose my Plague Claw catapults. So you guys can all actually just break off. I want you out of there. And they're falling apart now. And that's it, guys. They're done. So that was actually a really solid victory there, guys. And that was flank. I used my main line as a meat shield. And they, unfortunately, because they're not a really high damaging army. But I used my main army as a meat shield, guys. And I let my... my Plague Claw catapults did the work. I didn't even use my Doom Wheel because there was nowhere really for me to use it successfully there. And I'm going to be honest, I forgot about it a bit. Some of my units did, you know, these guys did nothing. So these guys did do reasonably, and these guys all did okay. But you can see why why people love the Plague Claw catapults, guys, because they did all of my damage there, guys, and they are what won me that battle. We're going to take the replenishments this time. Oh wow! We are going to run away. Tretch is... There's nothing wrong with running away. In fact, Tretch gets a bonus for running away first. And we are definitely going to run away. And now if they attack Tretch again, Tretch gets a really nice buff. I was not expecting them to have an entire third stack. We're going to try the same tactic again next turn. Though, we're going to try the same trick again, guys. Because... while players might not fall for it as easily, the computer certainly will. Right, anyway guys, and we're back up to full already. We are going to be ending this one here. Oh no, we've lost one unit. Oh no. Anyway, thank you. I lost my warp engineer. No, they wounded him. Okay, that's not the end of the world. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. I am ending this here because we've gone over a bit. Next time, we're gonna sneakily move up and finish these guys off. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, guys. I do hope you've enjoyed this.